of the income statement. Don't include it here. Interest income and interest expense. They're separate underneath operating profit. Okay, if we continue here, do you see that note there? It says only nominal accounts. So it belongs in the nominal accounts section. It belongs in my income statement. So to draw up the income statement, the nominal account in the post-adjustment trial balances are used. So in order to draw up my income statement, we have to have done a post-adjustment trial balance. Okay, from post-adjustment trial balance, we now do income statements. Kumotso, you had a question?
Would it be correct to say that interest income and interest expense are not included in other operating income and operating expenses, because they're not really things like salary or things that we use like rent income that are for the functioning of the business, just something.
Yeah, what would interest income be?
From our fixed deposit.
Is it from our finance, our financial assets, isn't it?
Yes, like fixed deposits and then interest expense.
But why then? So interest income would be like charged an overdue debtor. That's interest income. Interest expense, we got charged for our overdue account. Yes, 100%. Okay, Tato? Pretty much, yes. You basically just take the nominal side and transfer it into the little block, into the space where it belongs. Yes. I don't think we do any type of adjusting on here. Okay, right. Hey. Okay, then guys, over onto your next page. This is where if you're confused about how to calculate any of the things there, this explains it to you how to get sales, how to get gross profit. This explains to you everything that you need to know. Okay, are you with me? Okay, I want you to, by yourselves, you can obviously use, let me do it with you. So, grade 10s, you basically have to know the format of an income statement off by heart. And it's quite simple. Yes.
I know that you need to know like the other operating income comes to operating expenses, but you need to know the order of the operating income.
No, that doesn't matter. Okay. Shh. Okay. We're doing a little bit of a format test. And just to make you guys shh. Okay, so format test. So we're just writing out the format. So we start with sales. And we know that is credit sales. Chanique, are you okay, my angel? Do you want to go home? No, ma'am. I'm recording. Okay, credit sales plus cash sales minus debtors allowance. So sales, credit sales plus your cash sales minus grade 10s. Just remember though, if you've already taken your sales amount and minus debtors allowance in your adjustment, post-adjustment, then you don't have to do it again. Okay, so we've already, it's just it's just important that you know how we do calculate that amount. Okay, so we'll have my sales amount there. Then next it is cost of sales. Oh my bloody hell. Why didn't you tell me to wake up? Ma'am is still asleep. Okay, so now we learned that, so sales. Yeah, it's in the front here. Just bring me one too. Okay. And remember, grade 10s, that cost of sales must be in brackets. Why? Because we are saying sales minus cost of sales is going to give me gross profit. Okay. Yeah. I beg your pardon? Even if you do it in a test? Yes. I'm using the wrong page. I'm using the wrong page. It must say format. Okay, can we start again? Yes. Okay, is everybody on the page that says format test? Unique, do you want a clipboard? Okay, everybody on the page that says format test. Okay, now we're writing this out 3 times, so now we're really going to know what we're doing here. Okay, skip a line. Okay, so we're saying sales minus cost of sales. Shush. Yes. Kanya, they're looking for you, my angel. Tell them they must open their eyes. Okay, right, so sales minus cost of sales gives me what? Gross. Gives me gross profit. So sales minus cost of sales is going to give me my gross profit, okay? Then we need to write other operating income. Other operating income. But we don't know what that amount is yet. So we leave that blank. Other operating income. Then we write discount received, rent income. So anything else that would have been an income for you? Bad debts recovered. Yeah. You basically have to memorize this, yes. The format of you basically have to learn it out off by heart. And you have to know, okay, in my other operating income, this can go there, this can go, yeah. But you'll see it eventually becomes like you know it. Okay, and then can you see that this has a little block around it over there? So let's say my discount received was whatever amount, my rent income, my bad debts recovered. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if I add all of those up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I add those up, and then I'm going to get that number. Now we're going to say my gross profit plus my other operating income gives me my what? Gross operating income. So can you see we've combined gross profit and operating income to give me my gross operating income. Okay, which I will then add up. Guys, do you know I used to study this. I used to use my colors. I used color for this. Makes sense. So then I'd say, like for example, okay, sales minus cost of sales, I knew that gave me gross profit because we learned that in grade 8 or grade 9. Okay, then you go gross profit plus other operating income gives me my gross operating income. So use color to help you identify what was added. Okay? Then after my incomes, what do I have after my incomes? It will be my operating expenses. Which we don't know what that is yet. We need to first list all of them. Okay, and that could be, guys, let's think. Fuel, postage, like, if we pay for, like, that's a grade 9 transaction. I'm just using any type of expense. Like when we send a letter and we pay for the stamps. Well, it doesn't happen anymore. It's actually that gives away my age as well. Okay, depreciation, salaries and wages, bad debts, sundry expenses, advertising, water and electricity, rent expense. You know what, say in accounting you need to learn how to write fast because you're never going to have enough time to finish your paper. You must write fast. Okay, wait, let me move down. Rent expense, what are we missing? Vehicle expense. This list continues. Packing materials, consumables. How many more do we need? One more. I've got advertising. I'm going to just use consumable stores. Okay, are you with me? Then those things are all going to have amounts. Okay, we're going to put whatever they are. Then we take out my calculator and I add all of these amounts up, all my expenses. Add all of them up. It's an expense, so it must be in brackets because brackets means subtract. Now we're going to go gross operating income minus operating expenses is going to give me my operating profit or loss. Because we could make a loss. Operating profit or loss. And then the loss will obviously be shown in brackets. Are you guys still breathing? Janice? Just a little bit. Okay, so my operating income, gross operating income, minus my operating expenses is going to give me my operating profit or loss. Okay. Then after that we have my interest income, interest income, which is whatever that is. Then can you see we have another solid line? Oh yes, guys. Yeah, can you see there's blocks? You need to block out, like draw. I don't know if it's provided on the sheets. I know when we were in school we had to draw it. I don't know what they're doing now in these days. If they give you this, like this, on the answer sheet, or if you have to draw the darker block, the thicker block. Okay, can you all see that? Under interest income, we rule off again. Yes. Did you have a question? No. Oh, there's no one behind you. Okay, then we're going to add my interest income to my operating profit or loss, and then we've got profit before interest expense. Profit before interest expense. Or my finance cost.